Hey guys, it's Psychosis here, and today I'm bringing you another CD collection video, as I've acquired a bunch of CDs in a long time since I made one of these. And so yeah, anyways, just want to show you guys what I've gotten. I've gotten some pretty fun stuff this time around. So yeah, and starting off with, we have Catatonia's Dead End Kings. And Catatonia are a fun band, their sound has changed a lot, and they have a lot of albums. And yeah, they're also a very consistent band. And this album is kind of one that most people don't consider their best, but this one has a special place in my heart, and I really wanted to get it for a long time, and so I'm lucky that I did. And then this one's cool because it's a two disc. It has a DVD and the actual disc. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, the cover's fun. And yeah, this is a good one. Like I said, not exact. Most people consider their best, but this is a special place in my heart. And then I've got Blood Mantra by Decapitated. And Decapitated are a fun band. They're a very riffy death metal band. They have some riffs for days. This album especially definitely has some riffs as well. And is definitely a lot better than their newer ones, which are still good, but not at the level of this album. Like Nest. Yeah, Nest has a really good crazy riff. Yeah, Veins, the title track. All these songs have like just riffs. Like really good stuff. And as you can see, the artwork is really cool as well. I really like the artwork on this album. And then, now in the needs no introduction, we got Ride the Lightning. And I don't know, surprise. I didn't, not a surprise here. I needed this. This is like an essential album to have. It's probably my favorite Metallica album by far, and it's the last album of the OG Metallica albums that I still don't have. So finally grabbed it. I said screw it, and I got it. I couldn't find this anywhere in any of the local Walmarts or anywhere. And then finally it was on the internet. I'm like, oh, I'll just grab it. Like I said, it's a very common album. Like with like From the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, the title track, just name a bunch. Call of Cthulhu. There's a whole bunch of like good tracks on this album. This album is fantastic. But yeah, very famous album. Probably the most famous, iconic metal album of all time, besides a few others. Very awesome. And then I wanted this one forever, but finally, too, I've gotten At the Gate Slaughter of the Soul. Now, this album is amazing. Probably one of the most famous and popular rock death metal albums out there. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool album, looking album. Yeah, and this album is what really inspired melodic metalcore, so I hold in high regard as well. It's just an amazing album, this one. And it's kind of sad that the vocalist is dead, but very sweet album. I'm so glad to finally have this because I wanted this since high school and now it's in my collection. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then this, I'm really new to this band, but I just had to get it because I'm become a huge fan of these guys. But Dance Gavin Dance is Artificial Selection. And as you see, they always have fun, goofy artwork. They're just a very fun band. This one. They have some crazy rare guitar riffage that's really fun but kind of difficult, at least for me. I've been trying to learn the Son of Robot, the very first song, and I'm just having a hard time with it. But yeah, this album is really fun. This whole band is fun, but this album is just great. It's got like fun, dreamy guitar. It's got like technical riffage. It's just fantastic. It's beautiful singing. It's got like everything. And they're just an amazing band. I will definitely probably get more from these guys, but I still think it's sweet that I have this in my collection. And then to finish off the All Shall Perish, I finally got it. All Shall Perish's This Is Where It Ends. And this is the fourth and final album they ever made. And as you can see, the art is pretty cool. I don't agree with the lyrics of this album, but and it isn't as strong as like their first, their second and third albums, but it is still really good. Just I don't like the lyrics very much, but it's still a great album. As you can see, the artwork is fun. Like music wise, it's still good. And yeah, it's the last All Shall Perish album, and I like All Shall Perish, so I wanted to have the whole collection. And so yeah, I finally have it, my whole collection. So I'm very happy because this has been one of those wish list albums for a long time. Finally picked up on a sale with a few others. And now we have Hatebreed's The Concrete Confessional. And now I really like God have this one too. This is another one I wanted because Hatebreed are another band that I absolutely love. I've grown to really love this band. They make awesome, uplifting songs that just like hit really hard, but like really motivational lyrics that I just eat up like crazy. And this one's no different. This was the other one they had on Nuclear Blast, besides the one that I already had, Way to the False Self. So I'm like, I gotta get it. And yeah, they start off more hardcore-ish, but boop. But now they're more metalcore, which is really fun. But either way, they're just an awesome band, and all their songs are just fantastic. They're very consistent. And yeah, so I just had to get this one. And I'll definitely have to re-listen to this album because it's been a minute, and I've been listening to stuff like Perseverance and stuff more. But yeah, the song "Leaning on the Barrel Today" is like the single from it. I remember that very well, clearly. That one's a good song. But yeah, very good album. And then next up, we have For Today's Wake. And this album is kind of sad because this is the last album For Today ever made before they disbanded. But it's still cool that I got it. And yeah, a lot of people don't really talk much about this one, but it's still a really good album. This band was just fantastic. Definitely one of the better bands in the Christian metal scene. I really like it. I really like this album. Definitely listen to this again. It's been some months since I heard it last, but yeah, it's really good. As you can see, the artwork is just more black and white. Nothing like crazy outlandish, but it's still very good. This album, I think, it's a very fantastic metalcore album, and yeah, very just really good to have this album. I'll definitely have to re-listen to that one too. And then I got this one because I just love the artwork mostly. But Demon Hunter's Exile. And yeah, see, it's a very cool digipack. And yeah, I honestly like this better than the artwork they had for the album for other formats. I like this one artwork better, which is partially why I want to get it. But also because I saw these guys live and they were incredible. They were probably one of up there were like one of the best bands I've ever seen live. And yeah, they just made such an awesome show, and they played songs from this album, a few of them at least, and I still really like them. They were on the softer side compared to their older stuff, but this band is, like I said, is just excellent, so it didn't really faze me that much. But they are just a very excellent band in my opinion. Now, are they the best? That's debatable. Like in terms of my enjoyment of them, that's debatable, but live in the live setting, they were just great. And this album, this is good too. It's not their best one, but for it's certainly still a great album. These guys don't really miss very much though. Like they're not my favorite band overall, but they still make awesome music if that makes any sense. But yeah, very good to have it, as you can see. Very cool. Very cool album. And then next up we have another album I really like. This was actually my favorite, one of my favorites when the year it came out. I think this came out in like 2024 if I remember correctly, but Upon Stone's Dead Mother Moon. I was really hyped for this album, and yeah, it was very good. It's a little on the shorter side, but if you're a melodic death metal fan, you will love this album because this album goes back in terms of its sound to the past, like the 90s kind of lesser production, rougher black metaliness with the vocals and that. It's fantastic. Like great melodic riffs with like screechy vocals. It's the good old school style of melodic death. Like if you like bands like Eucharist or like Old at the Gates or Sacrilege. You will probably love this album a ton. Yeah, like, just fantastic. It is shorter though, but it is great. And the guy from Shadows Fall makes a guest appearance on one of the songs, which also is fun as well. And as you can see, the artwork is beautiful. Very beautiful. And then it's cool because the booklet and the disc are actually purple, not blue, surprisingly. But it's very fun. And then next up we have Flyleaf self-titled. And I'm glad to have this one because I've loved this band since I was a little kid. This was one of the bands that really introduced me to rock and metal music. And the song I'm So Sick was probably the first time I ever heard screaming and vocals before. And yeah, I just loved it since then. And yeah, it's great. And this copy actually has bonus acoustic tracks, which are very fun. Yeah, very fun stuff. And then the coolest thing is actually, another cool thing is that the lyric booklet opens up into a poster of the band members, which I think is pretty cool. One of the few albums I have that has that, which is always fun. Very fun stuff. Very, very fun. Oop. That's perfect. It's stuck, there we go. And then finally, last but certainly not least, I should say, we have Hesychost's Ageless. And now I've wanted this album also for many years, and I finally got it, and I'm so glad I did. It was also surprising because it was among one of the cheapest CDs I've ever bought as well, which really shocked me. But I finally got Hesychost's Ageless, and this is their first album. They currently have 2 albums, and they're both fantastic, but this one is probably my favorite on black metal album of all time. And as you can see with the artwork and the background artwork, I really love the aesthetic of this album. This album is a very orthodox Christian like themes and its lyrics and the artwork. I just love it. And even the name Hesychost, as you can see, even it's Hesychost in Greek. I think that's Greek. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I love this. See, even in the booklet, there's a quote from Father Seraphim Rose, and then this little blurb about glory of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one essence and undivided, and then another thing praising the Theotokos. Very fun. And then an icon of a monk or a saint. Very, very fun. Very glad to have it. Yeah, I just really love this album though. I'm so glad I got it. Probably should have saved my money because I bought it at a point when I should have been saving, but I don't care. I saw it, I've sent it. I was like, I need to get it because I don't know if I'll be able to get it. But it came, I got it, and I'm so happy that I got it because I love this album. And yeah, so that's my CD update. As you can see, I got a lot of fun stuff, or at least in my opinion, I got a lot of fun stuff, and a bunch of albums that I'm especially happy to have. Some of these I've been wanting for many years, and I finally just sent it and picked them up. And so, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the CD update, and you maybe found something new to listen to if you've never heard of these. Which I'm pretty sure most people have not heard of the Hesychost one, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.